Okay, quick Blade Master video. Had a lot of questions about this. First up, CL abilities. You have the buffs and the disease DD. CL buffs, 10%. Primary resist, always keep them up, super important. And then you've also got the damage add as well, which is okay if you're not running a charge. Don't use the damage shield, obviously. The heal is fine after a fight, 1v1, but it takes loads of power. Shield of War, again, I think I have that bound to Y. Use that whenever you're in melee combat. The disease and the... literally don't have enough power. The disease and the DD, I use them both. The disease is kind of shit on this server. If you are casting it and someone's running away from you, you pretty much need to start casting in melee range. It's only 1k range. The disease, and then for like longer interrupts, 1.5k range, I'll use the normal DD. So that's CL, pretty obvious. Template, Moment of Zen, and CL10 offhand. I'll just quickly run through my inventory. So this Copper Dirk here is a celerity charge. I don't actually use it because it's a 5-minute global reuse time on all charges, and I get pretty close to 1.5 swing speed when I'm fully buffed and with the haste charge. This club I have here has buff bonus on it. So what I actually do when I'm buffing, say I wanted to buff Strength Con, I've got a switch macro here. It switches into two-handed. I can then buff, switch macro back, and then click here to re-equip my Moment of Zen. The two-hand that I have in all the time is actually a disease clear. I think they're bound to Alt 5, very useful. And then my other active charge is a instant DD. So if I need to interrupt something, break the speed, I have this DD down here. Again, that's bound to Alt 4. Shield, this DS shield here, because it has the celerity charge, works kind of nice. Again, W, switch macro, just using the left hand, right hand, not using the two hand because we want that free for charges. In terms of styles, I only use AHK for side and rear snare. So that basically, as you can see, means I can spam T, and as soon as I get into melee range, I will get a snare off. Really fucking useful. Versus melee, always do 1 round of rear style and then supernova because of the attack reduction speed. Debuff, super powerful. If you want full DPS, just spam Meteor Shower. However, if you're like 1v1 or any melee around you, just use Thunderstorm because it's OP at the moment. Slam, obviously, you see my celerity just procced. And then also do the numb straight into a snare. Super useful when peeling or 8v8 or whatever. The Mytherian, I use the evade one because our evade is 360, so it gives me another 3% for evading slams or evading anything really. What else on the quick bar? I've got my mount. All these are the CL stuff I've done already. Obviously, the breathing potion, end pot, speed, scout boat. This is the buff stuff I explained already. When solo, I'll always run. So what I'll do is when I die, I will click the buff bot. I then click this. I'll get the heroism pot with the buff bonus. And then I'll run these 3 charges when solo. And then when duo, I'll also run the damage out here from my bracer. Again, the template is in the Discord channel. And then you click buff again and put your weapon back. So I'll be running these 3 when solo. So you see that gives me 244 quickness. When I redo my template, that will be 250 quickness. And overall, what's that? 2,800 HP? It's not bad. Just trying to think what else might be relevant here. Have other Mytherians in your bags. If you're fighting an Albion caster group, put in the body. 6% body is huge. Same with Spirit when fighting a mid-caster group. Similarly, if you're solo, you may want to use the melee resist charge here. Or even if you're inking a caster group, use the 10% magic resist charge here as well. Always use protect. I actually AHK guard and intercept together. So you see down here in the chat box, when I press Q, which is my guard button, it also toggles intercept on people as well. That's one useful thing. Guard assist macro. These are just the Q binds. Quite a lot of Q binds, even though I'm a tank. It still does really help. I think that's about it. Just looking at the rest of my bag. These I'm charging Strength Con and Dex Quick from inventory, as we know that's all possible. Yeah, okay, Draft of Heroism. I have the single charge Dex Quick and Strength Con. If I fuck up my timers, either I'm in combat for a long time, these are a good backup. So if this drops, right, and you're in combat, you're on charge cooldown, you just drop a Dex Quick buff from the pot. It's not as good, but obviously it'll do you until the charge is back up. I think that's about it. All right, good luck, have fun.